Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another MLittleProgramming tutorial. In today's video, we're going to look at the filter function in Python. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this type of content. Let's jump straight into it. Now let's look at the filter function in Python. The filter function returns items out of a sequence and returns that filtered list. So, what's the syntax? The filter function has two parameters. The first is a condition. This is the condition that will determine whether the item is filtered out of the list or not. If the condition evaluates to true, then the item remains in the list. This condition is defined inside of a function that we pass into the filter function. The second parameter is the list we want to filter. An example of where we could use the filter function is if we were filtering a list of ages. To implement this, we would first define a list with a few ages. Next, we are going to define a function that has a condition defined inside of it. This function will have one parameter, the item in the list we are checking if it meets the condition. We'll call it current item. We will define an if statement inside of the function that checks if the current item is less than 18. Inside this if statement, we will return true. This means that any item that is passed in that is less than 18 will end up in the filtered list. Below that, we will place an else condition, and this will obviously catch all items 18 or above in our list. Inside the else block, we will return false, so that any item that is 18 or above is not included in the filtered list. Now, just for extra information, the same can be achieved by just writing the code return current item less than 18. This is a much nicer way of writing it as well, but the way we had it first, I think, makes seeing what is going on a lot easier when we're learning how our defined functions will interact with the filter function. So now we can declare our filtered list function. The first parameter we pass in is our function. As we are just passing in the function and not calling the function, we don't need to call the function with any arguments. The filter function will pass in the argument for us when it uses this function. The second parameter is our list of ages. To output this filtered list, we need to pass in our filter function into the list function. This will convert the output from our filter function to a list. We will then put this code inside a print statement. Now when we run this, we see a list of numbers that are all less than 18 that are in the order we defined them in our original unfiltered list, just obviously with the numbers that were above 18 in between removed. Of course, we can get the same functionality as this by using a lambda function. Now that we are about to define a lambda function, we no longer need this def function, so we can delete it. We will replace the first argument we are passing into the filter function, the def function we just deleted, with a lambda function. The lambda will take one parameter, like our def function. The expression of our lambda function will be x less than 18. This is the beauty of using lambda functions, as in one expression we have achieved the same as in the def function, except here we don't have to assign the function to a name, where it doesn't really need one, as we are only using it once for a specific purpose. When we run this now, we get the same filtered list as with the def function. All the items above 18 have been removed. Thank you for watching the video this far. I hope you got a lot of value from it. If you'd like to see more Python programming tutorials, there will be a link in the description down below to a playlist of Python programming tutorials. With that said, if you like the video, if you could drop a like on the video, it would be much appreciated as it really helps the channel, and subscribe to see new Python programming tutorials every week. Also, if you've got any questions about the video, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.